Hey everyone, the second video I'm going to take you through is an active stretch for spinal release. It's going to look a little bit funky, but if you're looking to release your spine or your torso section in the morning, this one's for you. So we start by lying on the floor. We're going to do our sacrum circles, ankles crossed, hold the knees, and we're going to draw circles massaging our sacrum, which is on the back of the pelvis, not your lower back. So breathe in as the knees move away and breathe out as they come towards you. You want to do about 5 to 10 circles in each direction, nice and slow. Eventually, as you do this, you'll be able to feel the shift in your pelvis as your body starts to let go and loosen up. And I don't mean within the session, it will take a couple of days and a couple of weeks to get this happening. We're going to uncross the ankles, hug the knee into the chest, wrap the right arm around the knees, take the knees all the way down to the floor, and then draw your opposite shoulder down and reach out. As with all stretches, you want to hold for about 15 seconds, 30 seconds if you're doing it at night. Draw the belly in and bring the knees back up. Swap arms and take the knees across the body again, relaxing all the way down to the floor, then drawing the shoulder down and reaching out. Remember to breathe in each pose. Keep those knees high. We're going to draw the belly in, bring the knees back to center, and we release to the floor. This time we're going to cross the right knee over the left leg, lift the hips, and you're going to turn towards the left, making sure that the side of the hips come to the floor in line with the rest of your spine. Tuck the knees in and let them fall to the floor. Right hand goes on the right side of your chest and try and bring the right side of your chest down. Left hand to the right thigh and imagine pulling them away from each other. Draw the belly in, bring the knees back to center, uncrossed. Cross them over the other way, left leg over right knee, lift the hips, turn them towards the right, hip down, let them fall and bring the knees up. Left hand on the chest, right hand on the thigh and pulling outwards again. Take a deep breath and as you breathe out, relax. Draw the belly into the spine, bring the knees back to center. Uncross them over. We're going to place the feet hip width apart, hands by your side. I want you to squeeze the glutes just to open up the hip flexors and release the lower back. And come back down. Tuck the knees into the chest. You can take a couple of rolls to come to a seated position, but if you suffer any back pain, I suggest rolling to the right and then coming to your seat. Taking a seat, we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to do a seated lean with a twist. So sitting up tall, if you find this difficult to do with legs crossed, sit on your heels, can be done as well. Right hand on the floor, left arm reaches up, turn the pinky forward. We're going to reach and lean to the right side. Push the left hip down, reach through the fingertips, draw your belly in and breathe through that top rib cage. I usually go for about 5 breaths. And then turn your torso towards the floor, reaching those fingers out still, pushing through that left hip, drawing the belly in. And now hook the arm or the elbow over that right knee and pull the elbow down to open up the chest, so you're pulling downwards. Again, 5 breaths. Place your hand on the floor and take your right hand back behind you, wrapping the left shoulder around and down. And then walk the hands all the way forward. Sitting up tall, we're going to do the other side. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. Wrap the pinky forward to make space in the shoulder and lean to the left. Push through the right hip, reach through the fingertips, belly in and breathe through that top rib cage. Once you've done your 5 breaths, turn the torso towards the floor, still reaching out, still pushing through that opposite hip. 5 breaths and place your arm outside the knee or elbow on the knee and pull the elbow down towards the middle to lengthen the spine and look forward. After your 5 breaths. Hand goes on the floor, left hand goes back behind you and wrap around and down. And then breathing in, turning forward, coming back to a seated position. We're going to bring the knees up, so if you are on your knees, come to your bum, feet flat in front of you, rest on the palms of your hands. You can take the feet wide, and what we're going to do is we're going to loosen the spine. This can also be rolled into from a hip stretch, where you bring the knees into the center, but for the sake of today's spinal stretch, we're just going to do the spine. So feet are just wider than hip width apart, and you're going to turn the knees, and when you turn the knees to the side, lift your hip and lift your hip. It's very small. You've got to start small, because if you're releasing your spine after you've been sitting for a while or first thing in the morning, you don't want to piss it off by doing something too fast. So as you go on, you'll notice you can lift your hips, and I'm now dropping my knee, and I'm really turning the spine and loosening off a little bit. Every time I come back to the middle, I'm sitting back into my spine. So if I show you from the side, I turn and then sit back. Turn, sit back. Turn, sit back. Turn, bring the belly in, sit back. Turn, bring the belly in, sit back. And then slowly you can move up to a bigger speed or a faster speed and try to get really loose. I'm going to do this for about a minute, 2 minutes, till you feel like you're relatively relaxed through the lower spine. And then you're going to sit up tall, cross the ankles over or come to your knees and reach forward and stretch out. Again, if you're doing it on your knees, it's reach forward and stretch out. And then you can slowly roll up. And either get on with your day or combine it with upper body stretches or lower body stretches to feel even better.